In this video, we will be using PMT and IPMT function to work out a loan for a car or a car finance. So this is the spreadsheet in which we will be working, and you will have the same spreadsheet if you just download it from the link given in the description of this video. And now we will start with this. So basically, this is the area on which I would like to focus right now. Okay, so the first thing to do is I need to format some of these cells, and you will have to do the same. First, you need to select this loan amount cell, hold Control, select the payment cell, select the total payments, and select the rest. Now you can just let go the control. Now all we need to do is we need to format this as currency. So I'll just right click here, go to format cells. Here I'll select currency. Here you can see the dollar sign and you can click OK. And then come to the rates, which will be in percentage. So we'll just select the cell and click here. Okay, so the loan amount will be $20,000. So we'll just type $20,000 and press enter. And I'll just quickly do one more thing. I'll just select all these cells here and I'll just click here to middle align all these cells. Next is going to be the interest rate, which I would say is 5%. So I'll just type in 5. It will automatically create it as a percentage because we have formatted it as a percentage. So we'll just press enter. The period is going to be for 2 years. So we'll just type in 2, and period in months is going to be equals 2 years multiply 12 because we have 12 months in a year. So our period in months will be 24. Now I am ready to move on to the PMT function. So just go to the insert function, type in PMT, click go. You'll see PMT here. Just click on that and click OK. So for now we want to find out the payments per month. So the rate will be this here, and we need to divide it by 12 because we want the monthly payments. The number of periods will be this 24 because we want to find out the monthly payments. The present value of the loan will be negative $20,000. The future value will be 0 and the type will be 0 as well. So now we can just put it here and we can just click OK. So that is the payment per month including the interest payment. And now this next cell is asking for the total payable, and that will be equals this figure multiplied by this figure, which is basically the payment per month multiplied by the period in months. Now we are going to find out the total interest that I am actually paying. So that will simply be the total payables minus my loan amount, and I'll just press enter. Then the total interest per month is quite simply the total interest divided by the total period in months. So we'll just hit enter, and now I can see that the average interest payment is $44 per month. And now it is asking for the annual interest, which will be equals this figure multiplied by 12. So our annual interest is $529.13. Okay, so there are some other expenses here, the likes of depreciation and other expenses. We will just fill these amounts in a moment. I'm just going to put in $4,000 for depreciation over 2 years because everyone knows that cars do get depreciated unless it is a vintage car. So I'll just press enter. Now the next cell is asking for depreciation per month, which will be equals depreciation for 2 months divided by this period in months. So we'll just press enter. The other expenses can be the likes of insurance, running cost, tires, maintenance, and things like that. So I'll just put in $3,000 for the other expenses, and I'll press enter. And the other expenses per month is going to be equals other expenses divided by 24 months, which will be $125 per month. I have put in $3,000. You can just put in your own figures and experiment with this. Now it is asking for the total all costs, and that will be the depreciation here, other expenses, and the interest payments. So now our total all cost will be equals this depreciation, other expenses, and the interest payments. So this is sort of the true cost of running this car. So I'll just press enter. Now you may think, why didn't I included this loan amount in the total cost? So basically this is the cost for purchasing the car and not running the car. And this is a one-time cost. That's why we haven't included this figure in this total all cost. So now it is asking for the total all cost per month. So we'll just select this cost from here and divide it by 24 months here. Now it is asking for the total to pay, which can be a little confusing. And this is going to be the expenses and the total payables, and not this depreciation, because this depreciation is already included in the total payables. So I'll just press enter. So this is the actual figure that we will be paying over the course of 2 years for this $20,000 loan. Okay, so now we will come to the payments per month, which will be equals total to pay divided by the 24 months here, and we'll just press enter. The car capital is going to be the value of car after charging the depreciation for 2 years. So the value of car after 2 years will be 20,000 minus the amount of depreciation. So the value will be $16,000. So like I said, this is the payments that you need to pay per month. Now, what is the actual cost after you sold the car? And that is going to be this figure here. This is what you actually losing per month. So all I have to do is equal sign will go in, and I'll just select this amount here and press enter. Okay, so that is basically a rundown of loan, interest, and the other expenses. And you can see that it is quite different from what you are actually paying. And you actually get some money back when you sell the car.